episode of Joe Mogul. And new Joe Mogul videos are available every Wednesday morning. So brighten up your life and tickle your smarts. Hit the subscribe button below and I will be sure to keep you on your toes. What would you say if I'll tell you that there is something you can do that improve your mental health, that connect you a little bit with nature, that is actually helping the community, helping the environment, and give you some extra income? You would say probably that's bullshit. Impossible. Where is the catch? Well, stay with me in the next few minutes and see what I mean. See if you change your mind about it. It all started with a little news piece that I read about a company that signed a deal with a supermarket to provide fresh greens. And basically this company is converting old containers and they're growing what's called like urban farming, urban vertical farming inside the container. And the supermarket is selling it fresh, green products, organic products, straight from the container to the customer. Brilliant, so simple. No need of pesticides, no need of transformation. It's fresh, it's there, it's like, it makes so much sense. You ask yourself, why isn't every Sobeys around, every supermarket in North America has those containers in the parking lot or in the back? So I said, stop. And I went and I did a little reading about it. Is this has any future? Is this has any sense? Is this just a few, green people, those few adventurous, environmental entrepreneurs playing with an idea, or this is something? And what I find out is pretty fascinating, because not only that this is a possible future solution to the food crisis, to the global food crisis, this is probably the only solution. Why is that? Listen to those few very simple numbers. In the next 35 years, we will need to grow more than 70% food than now. 70%. This is a huge number. This is unbelievable number. Just to give it in some context, this is equivalent for growing food, for supplying food, compared to the last more than 10,000 years ago. So this is huge amount. That's one number. The next thing is not only that. If you look at the production of food now, you will find out that we are using so much water. We are wasting so much energy. We are hurting the environment with pesticides. And in the end of the day, we are throwing 30% of the food we are growing go to the garbage. This is ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense. This is the definition of stupidity. It's clear that this cannot be the solution. We cannot go on like that. This is not going to work, period. But then you ask yourself, okay, is this all urban vertical farming, when they use LED indoor in a controlled environment? Is this even economic? Is this even profitable? Is this even making sense? And the answer is yes, and yes. And then I find out that inspiring, beautiful story about a couple who lives a little bit north of Calgary in Alberta, who start growing microgreens in their basement. Soon, they have a revenue of $10,000 a month just by spending approximately 40 hours between the two of them of time, including everything, including the Facebook, including delivering stuff to restaurants. $10,000 just in their basement. Now they grow. It was very successful. They rent another place. Now they can produce twice. And this is basically with almost zero investment, only using their space and their time, of course. But you don't need like big money in order to start that. So not only that this is the future, Not only that this is something good for the environment, not only that this is something for sure very enjoyable, you know, growing stuff, growing indoor, connecting to nature. This is actually quite a nice income to produce. So, gives hope, gives inspiring. So if any of you think, this is COVID, what can I do? I'm stuck in the house. Start growing your microgreen in the basement. Start growing your microgreen in the basement. Adios. If you enjoyed the video you just saw, hit the subscribe button below. Even if you think the video you just saw is a complete garbage, hit the subscribe button below. Because who knows, maybe next week it's gonna be much better. I would love to hear your feedback. And I would love to know if you have any ideas for future topics you want me to discuss. Let me know. And don't forget to check the Joe Mogul website, because Joe Mogul website has videos that may put a smile on your face, maybe provoke a new idea in your head, and maybe inspire you to work towards your financial freedom. Because remember, every big dream starts with a small step, and that small step can start with a little tip on the Joe Mogul video on Wednesday morning. Ah! Yeah. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Ooh.